Welcome to Monday Night Raw, and as you can see we're kicking off Monday Night Raw with Dexter Lumis is in action taking on Chris Jericho. Now this is taking place due to some altercations between the two in the previous weeks. Obviously Dexter Lumis on the last episode of Raw attacked Jericho backstage, and Dexter Lumis has been attacking Jericho in the weeks leading up to this matchup, and Jericho is looking to get revenge here tonight. But will he get it? Let's get Jericho out here, get this matchup underway. Lumis in the ring awaiting Chris Jericho. The champion is looking to become here on WWE once again, but to get there he's got to go through Dexter Lumis, a man who has set his sights on Jericho. He's dealt with Dominik. We've seen a change in Dominik ever since that happened. Obviously that was due to the Judgment Day though, not Dexter Lumis, but you got to say that might have had something to do with it. But here comes Jericho. Let's get this matchup underway and see if Jericho can defeat Dexter Lumis and get his revenge for the previous weeks. Matchup underway here. Jericho, Dexter Lumis. And Dexter Lumis is a strange character here in WWE. It's rather unsettling. It's like a light on but nothing's home sometimes when you look at him. You just know that he's plotting something bad in his head as he Ruthless Precious engulfs Jericho there. Jericho taking it to Dexter Lumis at the start of the matchup there, but did not go to plan as Lumis now running down the rights and a stomp to the midsection of Jericho. We don't know why Lumis has been attacking Jericho, but a German suplex by Lumis sends Jericho all the way across the ring there. Dexter Lumis has got to have something in mind here. Maybe there's a backstage interaction between these two we didn't see that Dexter Lumis didn't particularly like. Or maybe Dexter just knows that whenever Jericho will set his career off to a very quick ultra trajectory here on Monday Night Raw. Jericho has already been in a title matchup against AJ Styles obviously a few months ago. Obviously he lost that matchup, but he's looking to earn another opportunity at the WWE title at some point. As Lumis is launched to the outside here, Jericho going to the outside here, taking the action to the outside early on in this matchup. Jericho now launches Lumis, but Lumis stops himself. Jericho though, Lumis smart there, stops before Jericho who get the reach on Lumis, just launches Jericho into the ring apron there. Now back into the ring. We saw how brutal Dexter Lumis can be at Extreme Rules up against Dominik in that no DQ match, which led to Dominik's sort of switch up in character. Obviously he's aligned this off with the Judgment Day, as we saw at SummerSlam coming out with Rhea Ripley for a title match. Jericho again sends Lumis to the outside here. Jericho's got something planned on the outside here. He didn't get it last time, but he's probably going to go for it here this time. Obviously it is a normal matchup, so ring count and DQ is on, as well as rope break. And Jericho launches Lumis head first into the barricade. Jericho now. Where's Jericho thinking here? Jericho, whatever he's thinking, Enziguri low by Dexter Lumis, gets him back into this matchup and just slamming Jericho's face into the mat. Dexter Lumis now, what is he thinking here? It's a huge shot there as Dexter now looks for it again, with Jericho gets a shot and a drop kick away. Now Jericho thinking Lion Tamer early in this matchup here. Let's look at the talk on the back of Dexter Lumis. Dexter Lumis is going to be able to get out of this one though. Dexter Lumis launches Jericho with the legs across the ring. There hasn't been much damage done to the back of Dexter Lumis in this matchup. But Jericho clearly does not want this matchup going for too long. As Dexter Lumis now launch over the top, and Jericho stopped today by Lumis. Lumis now looks for again with that huge uppercut, but Jericho has that scouted. Jericho has clearly done his homework before going into this matchup here. Jericho again to the outside, but Jericho this time not following. Lumis just taking a breather here is Jericho. Smart by Jericho. He does not want to go to the outside due to what Lumis is capable of, but Lumis back into the ring here. Asking Jericho to bring it here. Jericho asking Lumis to bring it. Lumis will not back down. We've seen that. Lumis is the instigator most of the time, but Jericho now. Smart by Jericho. Jericho with a huge rocket kick to Lumis, takes him down to the ground. Jericho now looking for a backbreaker or a knee that might have been right to the nose. He might have just broken the nose of Jericho here. And like a well placed knee by Lumis as a spine buster down goes Jericho. So Lumis now just slamming the head of Jericho into the mat again here. Lumis now. Lumis looking for it's an elevated triangle choke here. You can see the blood on the eyebrow, I believe it is, of Jericho. That's been busted open. Is Jericho going to be able to get out of this one? Jericho. Some well placed shots there by Jericho. Jericho with a low blow. This match has been called off here. Jericho doesn't want any part of Dexter Lumis. Going to our second match, Tommaso Ciampa returns to action after his matchup a few weeks ago now. It was before Action Rules pay-per-view up against AJ Styles, which he lost, but Ciampa was on a good roll before that loss to AJ Styles, so Ciampa looks to get back into winning form here up against R-Truth. But one thing I need to tell you is Jeff Hardy was found backstage injured, and we all know who it was. It's Kevin Owens. Jeff Hardy's going to be out for 2 to 3 months. Scans have told us that, and yeah, Owens just snapped, I'm guessing, after his loss to Hardy in the previous months. It's not been able to get a win over Hardy, despite Hardy not being at 100% going into the matches. Hardy just had Owens' number, and Owens snapped. And Hardy's going to be out for a while, but let's get this matchup underway and see if Ciampa can get back to winning ways. And we're away. Ciampa versus R-Truth, and Ciampa with a vicious German to start the matchup, and a huge knee. As I mentioned, Ciampa, before that loss to AJ Styles, before Action Rules, was in incredible form, and people were expecting Ciampa to be maybe get a title opportunity during that time, but that loss to AJ kind of derailed his form, and he took some time away, and he's back here in action up against R-Truth as our second matchup. We've already seen Lumis technically get a win over Jericho, but that low blow, Batista has said is going to sort out as well at this situation between Owens and Hardy. He's got on his plate currently as Raw General Manager. We're coming up later tonight. We do have 2 members of the Judgment Day in action. We've got Damien Priest in the main event up against The Miz. There's another net breaker delivered by Ciampa, and now we're looking to kick R-Truth in the face. We also have Dominik taking on Gran Metalik in a matchup soon. Now, if you don't know what matchup is happening, Dominik and Landis of the Judgment Day attacking Rey Mysterio, and Rey gave Metalik, who is a SmackDown superstar, a shot at the US title. Ciampa's just on a roll here, and Metalik put on a great performance on Rey. Obviously respects Metalik quite a lot. Metalik respects Rey, and seeing Dominik attack Rey, I believe it was after that matchup as well, was not something Metalik wanted to see, so he wants to get some revenge for Rey here tonight, as R-Truth now looking to get back into this one, or get into this one to begin with. As it heads this takedown there too. That's a Lumis, this Master Ciampa, but Ciampa there with a vicious discus clothesline, as now just runs in, takes R-Truth to the outside. Ciampa now, what is he thinking? Ciampa thinking Project Ciampa to R-Truth on the outside as well. What is Ciampa thinking? Ciampa, no. Ciampa, fairy tale ending on the outside. Ciampa's looking to make a statement here up against R-Truth. Truth now doesn't launch back into the ring. Truth is out. Truth is busted open, unconscious. It's now Ciampa. This with the icing on the cake. This vicious knee strike to the side of the temple, into the pinfall. 1, 2, 3, and Ciampa is back, and with a brand new attitude, it seems. It's doing what it takes to get the victory. He's not allowing R-Truth pretty much any offense in this match. You see Project Ciampa here on the outside, followed up by fairy tale. I think Ciampa was looking to put R-Truth back into the ring, but he had that idea there to hit the fairy tale ending, on the outside, then the sudden knee strike. puts R-Truth to sleep, knocks him out cold. He probably was out cold to begin with. If it wasn't that, would have done the job, and Ciampa is back in winning ways. Oh, here we go. So Judgment Day make their way out here. As you can see, Rhea Ripley, the Raw Women's Champion, flanked by Dominik and Balor. Dominik is in action here, up against Metalik, as we know. Let's get Metalik out and get this matchup underway. There's no attitude with Dominik. Has granted him success, you've got to say. It's been a profitable change to him, but to others, like his father Rey Mysterio, he hasn't been profitable, and Gran Metalik is here. Let's try and get some payback for Rey here on Monday Night Raw. Let's get the matchup underway. There we go, Metalik versus Dominik is underway as Metalik, known as the King of the Ropes, obviously. Dominik still learning here in WWE as Metalik now. Looking for Hurricane Runner, but Dominik though catches Metalik and just hits a huge power bomb. And now a kick to the lower back. And a kick to the midsection. As you can see, there's no attitude with Dominik. He's still got the higher flying maneuvers, obviously, but he's more focused on just getting the victory. As Dominik now a splash on the middle rope as Rhea and Balor look on proud at the newest member. Dominik now into the corner. And Metalik fighting out. Metalik now with a sunset flip powerbomb here. Could have been over by Gran Metalik. Is Gran Metalik now. So waits for Dominik, and now impressive manoeuvre from Gran Metalik here. So Metalik is fighting on behalf of Rey. Now Rey obviously did not ask for this. Oh, Enziguri there from Metalik, as now Metalik so a crossbody and gets it. Metalik now top rope moonsault missed. And Rey, not Rey, Dominik now the Hurricane Rana. Dominik now looking for another Hurricane Rana, but a facebuster delivered by Gran Metalik. But Dominik, this is back and forth action we're seeing here. It's Dominik again reversed. This is a fight under Gran Metalik. Obviously had that US title match against Rey, which unfortunately he lost for him. He put up a great fight, and Shane McMahon said he is going to give Gran Metalik more opportunities, but Batista's granted this matchup here on Monday Night Raw to Metalik. Obviously Gran Metalik is a SmackDown superstar, Dominik is a Raw superstar. And one thing you'll notice is Damien Priest is not at ringside, as he will be taking on The Miz in the main event, so he's preparing for that one. That's Dominik now. Let's see Rhea Ripley cheering on Dominik. Balor just stoically watching on as well as Dominik now. This is despicable. From Dominik Mysterio, 619 to Gran Metalik, and now Dominik just basking in the booze as Dominik now to the top with a frog splash to Gran Metalik for the victory. 1, 2, and Metalik gets the shoulders up at 2.5. We know Metalik has the fight. We saw that against Rey, but Rey break clear. Dominik maybe losing control of this one a little bit here. As Dominik now taken down with a drop kick. Shooting star press by Gran Metalik. Gran Metalik now to the top. What is he thinking here? Gran Metalik with a splash of his own into the pinfall. And Dominik only a 1 count though. Gran Metalik now. Second rope perch. Gran Metalik looking for an elbow drop. Dominik gets out of the way. Gotta imagine Rhea Ripley caught that one out. So now it's going back and forth in this one with a German suplex now by Gran Metalik. Gran Metalik is saying this one Could be over, getting the crowd behind him here. Gran Metalik drop kick. Sends Dominik more into the corner here. Dominik in a bad way here. It's not in a great situation for him. So now he gets the elbow. Now, torpedo DDT out of the corner, and Dominik may be calling it for a second time. Dominik now. Oh, Dominik. As I mentioned, this new style has been profitable for Dominik here, but Dominik now in for 619, but caught there by Metalik. Metalik catches Dominik as Rhea and Balor both shake their heads now. Metalik picks up Dominik, maybe thinking Metalik driver, middle of the ring. Is that going to be it? 1, 2, Dominik gets the shoulders up. That was a close one for Dominik here. There's a crowd behind Gran Metalik here. Gran Metalik. What's he got planned here? Gran Metalik looking for a crossbody, but Dominik catches Metalik, and Dominik facebuster, well, a flapjack, sorry. And Dominik thinking about ending this one. Dominik now with lasso from El Paso locked in. Is he going to get it? Yes, he is. Gran Metalik no choice but to tap. And Dominik picks up the victory here. Gran Metalik, it was an impressive performance for him, but Dominik, in the end, as the coaching of Rhea Ripley and Balor, got him through this matchup. And Dominik is growing into this new style, I've got to say. It's impressive to see Dominik in good form. As you can see, the Metalik driver almost got the matchup won here. Middle of the ring, nowhere for Dominik to go. He had to kick out of this one. Nothing Rhea or Balor could do about this. And in the end, Dominik gets the victory. And continues his rise here on Monday Night Raw. We cut backstage here to a vicious assault from Dominik on Gran Metalik after the match. Gran Metalik was leaving. As you can see, he's been beaten down by a steel chair. Somebody just cracks. Kind of stick over him. There's a referee watching on, not doing anything. To be fair, I won't get in the way of Dominik. And this mood right now is in. You can just make a statement here, just attacking Metalik with this chair. You gotta imagine Balor, Priest, or Rhea put him up to this. There's Dominik now, just raining down chair shots there. Someone get help. Dominik stands tall. Come here to our next match. Attack from Dominik backstage. Apollo Crews is in action up against Braun Strowman. Both men returning to Monday Night Raw. Apollo Crews are looking to regain the momentum that saw him be put in that tag match alongside Jericho up against obviously Samoa Joe and AJ Styles, which we all know what happened with that in the end. But we need to get this match underway. Let's get Braun Strowman out here and see if Apollo Crews can pick up a shot victory against Braun Strowman, or Braun Strowman will return and get a victory. And here comes a monster among men, or a monster among all monsters, whatever you want to call him, Braun Strowman. Imagine he's the favourite for this matchup, just a size advantage, a power advantage. Apollo Crews obviously is no pushover, but he's got his evening cut out from here tonight. Let's get his matchup underway and see if Braun or Apollo Crews can get a victory over each other. See crowd trying to get these hands behind Braun. Apollo Crews just maybe reminding him of who he is. As Apollo now launches it, runs in. Braun was maybe thinking for a spinebuster there, but Apollo gets the block and a neck breaker. Takes down Strowman. As Apollo now shooting star press. See, as I mentioned, Apollo Crews is no pushover in WWE. But Braun launches Apollo up, and he lands down. And a drop kick from Strowman is impressive from their big man, as he now just using his size there to his advantage. Strowman now. What's he thinking? Strowman. Headbutt to the back of the neck as now he just launches Apollo across the ring. This is both of these men have history. A matchup on Monday Night Raw, obviously these two faced before, and you can see just the power of Strowman then launching Apollo to the outside. I don't think that's what he had planned, but it's what happened. Apollo now kips up, gets back into the ring, just about dodges that huge hammer fist from Braun, as Braun now pushes away Apollo, but Apollo puts everything behind that huge uppercut there. Now Apollo, smart here, keeping Braun grounded, keeping the bigger man on the ground, now looking for a submission here, looking for a variation of a camel clutch, looking for maybe an hour gouge there. It's not a legal manoeuvre, the referee should be stopping that submission, but Braun gets out of it, and there's the huge hammer fist shot. But as I mentioned, obviously Braun once launched Apollo Crews across the ring using his feet when Apollo went for a moonsault. He's just doing it with his hands there instead. I imagine both of these men might be looking to get into a title picture here on Raw, as Apollo now running in. Braun stays standing there, kept up by Apollo. Apollo though gets the uppercut again using Braun's momentum against him. As Apollo now to the top. Apollo Crews with a splash to Strowman. Apollo is not done there. Apollo for a second time gets a splash. Now Apollo, what's he thinking? Apollo now hoisting up Strowman. Has he got enough power to keep Strowman? Well, maybe he did, but Strowman was shot to the eye. It looks like Apollo Crews was slightly struggling there to keep Strowman up, obviously. Apollo Crews is a strong man, so he would be able to do so. There's now Apollo looking for a super kick there, but Braun is too far away, as Apollo again looks at that super kick, but Braun creating enough gap in between that he can't get that to connect. It's now Apollo knee to the midsection. This match has been fairly quick to pace considering it's Braun Strowman and Apollo Crews. Obviously Apollo can put on fast-paced matches, but Braun, we all know, he's got the size disadvantage when it comes to stamina. So now Apollo runs in with a huge boot. Braun now, what's Apollo thinking here? Apollo with the Apollo slam. Can they get the victory here? 1, 2. Strowman gets the shoulders up at 2 3/4. Apollo's version of the angle slam there almost got the job done, but Apollo now it's just a no Apollo Crews. He's too focused on just being in the limelight. As Apollo now, as if thinking, pushed away by Apollo. Luckily he wasn't launched all the way across the ring like he was all those years ago, as I mentioned earlier. But Braun now, it's just some huge knees to the midsection of Apollo 4 times. You can see confidence is brewing in the big man, as now he just digs his boot into the chest of Apollo. Braun now picking up Apollo. Braun kick to the midsection, uppercut again. Now off the ropes, no, pulled back actually, hit with a shoulder tackle, taking down Apollo. Braun now, what's he thinking here? Braun, it's a huge clubbing blow to the chest, rope break low for Braun. Obviously not running where he was in the ring. Apollo now, Apollo taking advantage. Braun was not paying attention, hoist Braun up with the power bomb. Is that it? Braun gets the shoulders up. Apollo cannot believe it here. Apollo cannot believe it's just almost like the match on 2 occasions. Braun has somehow got the shoulders up. He's looking for the submission again here. Braun is powering out of it once again. Now Braun, what's he thinking? Powerbomb maybe? No, hoist him up. Just hits him with a cutter. Braun now. Middle of the ring, what's he thinking here? Braun now. Maybe thinking power slam here. Put this match up to bed. Braun Strowman. Power slam middle of the ring. Braun is not done here. What has Braun got planned? Oh no. Picks up Apollo. Braun Strowman. Looking for a power bomb. Middle of the ring. And the force behind that was destructive. 1, 2, 3, and Strowman picks up the victory on his return to Raw. That powerbomb looked devastating, and no wonder why Apollo didn't get the shoulders up, because he might have been out cold with the force to hit that mat. You see, Apollo almost had the match won on 2 occasions, hitting both of his finishes here, but Braun able to get the kick out. And then Braun just unleashed everything he's got and got the victory as Braun stands tall and gets the victory on Monday Night Raw. Oh my, the Beast is here on Monday Night Raw. Strowman obviously just picking that victory up at Apollo Crews. He's not left the ring yet. And the Beast incarnate, Brock Lesnar, is here. I don't know why I said Lesnar like that, but Lesnar is here. And he's making his way to the ring with Braun Strowman in it. These two have history, we all know that. Let's see what's going to happen between these two big men. Oh, what do we have here? Braun Strowman and Brock Lesnar staring each other down. Crowd chanting Suplex City. Braun telling Brock to bring it. Brock does. Brock. Strike blocked by Strowman. Thunder strike from Strowman. Brock stays standing as Brock now. So unleashes some shots, and now a huge one. Takes down Strowman as Lesnar now. So launches Strowman across the ring. Lesnar obviously returning for some reason. Don't know what his problem is with Braun though. He's clearly got something. Maybe he doesn't like that someone is taking up the monster, the top spot of the monster here on Monday Night Raw. Lesnar's coming back to reclaim that spot. But Lesnar now with a huge knee right across the face. As Lesnar now, what's he thinking? Lesnar tearing apart. You know, so Braun is getting up and Lesnar just says bring it. Strowman plans to do so. As Strowman now looks for a huge shot, but Brock takes Strowman down, sorry. And again goes into the ground and pound here on Strowman. It's maybe looking to bust open Strowman, but not able to do so. As Brock now is he thinking, looking for this throw again on the outside this time. As he again rains down some punches on the ground and pound. I believe that time he has busted open Strowman, and Brock just a fisherman's buster. Followed up by another set of punches on the ground and pound and some elbows again right to that cut. You can see Strowman is bleeding badly here. Brock has returned. Fired up here. That cut is awful. No other word to describe it other than awful on that face to Strowman. Strowman is bleeding badly. We're going to have to get EMTs to check that out after this. We should have just where's security? Where's security to break up this brawl between these two as an F5 really and out stable? And Lesnar now is basking in the crowd's adoration of this is awesome. Lesnar though is not done. Lesnar into the ring goes Strowman. And Strowman is getting up here. But I don't think Strowman's got any fight. I think he's just running on adrenaline right now. Suplex City has been unleashed upon Strowman in the middle of this ring here. And Brock now. Brock calling Strowman to his feet here. You can see just blood pouring from the face of Strowman. Strowman's standing, but he's not conscious. He's not there. F5 for a second time. Crouch on it one more time here. Clearly excited to see Lesnar back, and Lesnar hoists at Strowman for a second time here. F5 or third time in a row. F5 middle of the ring. And the Beast is back. Well, what did we just say? Because it's Super City there on Braun Strowman. F5. There were 2 times in the middle of the ring. And Lesnar is back with a vengeance. And Braun's going to be back with a vengeance. That's all I'm going to say. Braun will be back with a vengeance whenever he's cleared to compete again. But Brock is here. And the Beast is fired up. We're coming to our main event as Dominik joins Damien Priest at ringside for this matchup. Damien Priest taking on the Miz here. Let's get the Miz out and get this matchup underway. And here comes me. And what did we just see between Braun and Brock? What an episode this. What a Raw this has been. We've had so much of Dominik versus Gran Metalik, which is an incredible match. We had the unfortunate news about Jeff Hardy, but the Miz is out here looking to get himself into the possible IC title picture, you gotta say, here on Monday Night Raw. Maybe the WWE title picture, you never know with the Miz. Damien Priest is his opponent here tonight, and let's get this matchup underway. And away we go, Damien Priest versus The Miz. And The Miz, I'm not sure how wise that was, Miz. There's arrogance in The Miz there. I'm not sure this is a matchup to do it up against Damien Priest, especially this new look Damien Priest. It's Damien now. What's he thinking here? When The Miz punches to the midsection here. We're seeing The Miz as a fantastic in-ring competitor. Not really seen him at his best for a while now. It's a huge kick delivered by Priest, and now Priest just launching him across the ring here. Not sure this is a punishment for the Miz for some reason, because a matchup against Damien Priest, as you can see, is not a fun thing to be part of. When you're on the opposing end, it's fun to watch, obviously, but when you're on the opposing end of the beatdown that Damien Priest will deliver in front of Damien Priest now, with a chicken wing hold there. And Priest now just raining down stomps to the chest of the Miz. Now rights, more or less, well, right hands actually, to the face of the Miz as Dominik cheers on his tag team partner. And a takedown there from Priest, as the crowd not too happy with Dominik after his attack backstage on Gran Metalik earlier in the night. We've not got a medical update on Gran Metalik, but you imagine it ain't great being hit as many times as he is with steel chairs and kendo sticks. As Damien Priest gets out of the way, that's sent on attempt there by the Miz. And Damien Priest now, what is he thinking here? Launch of the Miz. I think he went for the ring post, but he just about, the Miz got quite lucky there, just glancing at it with his arm and nothing else. As now Damien Priest, what's he thinking here? Damien Priest with a powerbomb across the ring apron, breaking out the ring count here. This is smart by Damien Priest, so he does not want to get counted out here. But the Miz is not in a good way here. Damien Priest now, what is he thinking? Taking a couple of steps back and now just launching the Miz. Hit first into the barricade, and you heard it squeak there. I thought the barricade was going to buckle there. As now the Miz slammed on it again, this time in his side. So Priest now again breaks up the count. The referee not happy with Damien Priest there. This is well within the rulebook. So one thing you can say about what we're seeing right now, Dominik cheering on the other side of the ring as the Miz slammed into the apron and then into the mat. I mean, Miz is not a crowd favourite, but you gotta feel sorry for the Miz because the attack Damien Priest is putting on him here. It's now Priest. Maybe thinking about putting this one away quickly here. Maybe thinking about having a quick evening with the Miz. dodges the big boot, runs him with a clothesline. The Miz trying to rally here. The Miz now again with a clothesline. And the Miz runs him with axe handle. The Miz now a big boot of his own to Damien Priest, takes him down. Now the Miz just showboating here. He's taking down Damien Priest with these huge shots. And Damien Priest rolls out the way of that one, a back elbow by Damien Priest and a huge shot to the face, putting everything behind up Damien Priest. And Priest now, what's he thinking here? Kick to the midsection, a punch, another punch, forearm, big boot missed again, and a Miz. Skull crushing finale out of nowhere. That was smart by the Miz. It's on the Miz. 2 count with a skull crushing finale. The matchup could have been over there. Dominik now. Dominik getting involved in this one. There's Damien Priest now. Back into it. Dominik just getting the attention of the Miz there. As Priest now rains down shots in the corner. Priest now with more stomps to the chest of the Miz. Priest has just come unglued here. And Dominik just asking in the crowd. Boost of the South of Heaven. Delivered by Damien Priest. Is that it? And Miz out at 2 3/4. Damien Priest thought the matchup was over there. I think so did Dominik. It's Priest now. What is he thinking here? Damien Priest with reckoning. Middle of the ring. 1, 2, 3. And Damien Priest picks up the victory here on Monday Night Raw over the Miz. Now Judgment Day, they're looking better than anyone here on Monday Night Raw, you got to say. Rhea Ripley, the Raw Women's Champion. Balor in good form, as we've seen. Got Damien Priest winning matchups, got Dominik winning matchups. A force to be reckoned with here in WWE. I'm sure we're going to see more of them in the coming weeks. It's South of Heaven there. And the matchup could have been over right here. When the Miz got the shoulders up. You can see South of Heaven delivered to perfection by Damien Priest. 1, 2. Miz kicks out. And then Reckoning in the middle of the ring though. That was it. Nothing the Miz could do about that one. And Damien Priest picks up the victory here to end Monday Night Raw. What a Raw it's been. There was so much to unpack from this Raw. But Damien Priest stands tall at the end. Cheered on by Dominik. You can imagine Balor and Rhea Ripley cheering on backstage. But we'll see you guys on SmackDown.